It's your girl Chitonia Fashion Concepts. This is my work. A subscriber asked me to show her how to make this loop on turban, so that we're about to dive in. So this is it. You cut out for your loop. If you want to learn how to do the V-face, the turban itself, go to my previous videos. I've dropped videos on it, how to make turban, V-face and round face. So we'll get our measurement. You can measure the length 50, 60, as long as you want the loop to be, because we'll still cut the loop by 10. Some do 5, some do 12. Then sometimes I do 10, I do 12. So you cut your length to be long, more than a yard, like 50, 60. You can cut 100. So it depends on how full you want your loops to be. So you sew the back of it. You turn the back. After sewing it, then you turn to the front. This is me now. I've turned the front, and now I'm putting the crinoline inside. The width of the crinoline, the width itself is this 3 inches crinoline. Then the length I cut 10 for the length. Then the width is 3 inches crinoline. So I've turned the front of it. Then I cut my crinoline and begin to fix it. Some people will just do the way it is long. The crinoline, the material they cut is long, they will be fixing it there, but me, I mainly cut my own. When I cut it, measure it at 10, then I put it inside and start using it to measure out and cut out the 10 inches. So that's how I do my own. This is me cutting it off. When I join it, I place it the way I want, then I cut it off. I've already measured the first one 10 before I started cutting it off. So as you watch, you will keep understanding the process. To our returning subscriber, I want to say a big thank you to you. To my subscribers, thank you. Let's just keep hitting the like button, share, comments, subscribe. Help your girl's ministry. As you do that, keep being blessed. Okay, so when you have finished cutting it out, you now hold the tip of it, hold it together, then we start sewing front, back, just keep front, stitching back. It from the front to the back, just like that. Then after it, you cut your thread, your excess thread, you tie it again, do the next one, just continue like that. As you can see me doing it. If it's not clear, you can take it slowly or take it back and rewatch it again. You will get it clearly. It's not difficult. Just keep doing it like that to make the work easier. When you stitch it, hold the mouth, stitch it from the front to the back, just like that. You hold it, stretch it, and tie the rope. So when we finish doing it like that, that's when we'll start joining it together. Then after joining together, it will now go to the turban. So it's a process, different process. So this is how to get your loop design. Remember, you cut out the material first of all, you turn the back of it, you sew it, then you turn the front and start putting in your crinoline inside. So this is it. Then after each one, you tie, cut out the excess thread, you do another one. If you have watched up to here and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, comment, share, like, support your girl's ministry. So I'm done with that loop side. This is the crinoline. The turban has crinoline placed on it, then the loop on top of it. The one I made, the one she requested for was just to see how the loop is being done. But the one I made, I attached crinoline to it, then now added the loop on top of it. So this is the second part of it, how to now place the whole loop together on the turban. So this is it. So my crinoline was 12 inches by length, then by width was this 6 inches crinoline. Is it 6 inches or 7 inches? Whichever one. 6 inches crinoline. So this is me. I've joined the whole crinoline together, sewed it, then tied the mouth, and I'm about cutting it. So I just did it separately. I did the crinoline on separately, added all of them together, did the loop separately, added them, then had to now place it on top of it and add it on top of the turban so that it will be more easier. You can decide to be sewing it one on the on the turban, depends on your choice, but me, I did all of them separately, then added them directly to the turban and sewed it together with the turban. So this is me now sewing it together with the turban. So as you're sewing, you sew round, you make your hand go round, so that when your client wears it, the rope won't be showing, or the person telling you that the finishing is not good, or they are seeing rope under it or something. You just try as much as possible to tighten your hand while sewing it. As you're placing, you are sewing. As you're placing, you are sewing. This is me still sewing it, going around, placing it how I want it to be. Just keep just keep adding it. Keep adding and sewing till you get to what you want, how many loops you want to put. Then you tie your thread. And cut out the excess. Though I still use the brooch to cover this the place where I sewed. I used a bead. There are some beads I use in designing the surface round, then I put brooch there just to cover the rough work. After sewing, you have a rough work. When you put all these design like flower, patches, brooch, nobody will know it's the rough work we're covering. So you need to just make your work to be as neat as with the brooch, and they will see it as a design, another pattern on its own. So this is it. At the end of the video, you will see how it came out. So I just did this work in my tailor shop. I rushed it off and I had to do the video in there so that I can be able to put it up on my YouTube to show the woman, the subscriber, that see what you requested for. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, support your girls ministry. So this is it. So I think I'm done with it. I'm done with the placing it. So it's now time to tie it. So after tying it, you cut out the excess thread. So I made up to 8. There were about 8. They wanted to use it for Thanksgiving. So I've done 4 before, so I completed the remaining 4 in my tailor shop and videoed it so I could be able to show it. So this is me on this picture I made for myself also. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you in my next video.